What's up you guys, my name is Arjunius and welcome back to my channel. So I got a really interesting topic request about whether or not owning pets is ethical or unethical, especially for vegans or animal rights activists. Is owning a pet actually something that is hostile? Are we exploiting pets for human desires when we are training their behaviors? Is breeding pets to manipulate their genetics actually something that is unethical? Well, let's find out. The practice of breeding and selling pets is unquestionably causing animal suffering. We deprive these animals of engaging in their natural environments and confining them to human homes where they are forced to obey us and can only eat and drink what we allow them to and go outside when we allow them to. Sounds almost like a prison. Even to accept the idea that manipulating the bodies and minds of these vulnerable creatures at the expense of privileged pet owners' interests parallels the logic of human oppression, whether it be for keeping a woman, a child, or even a worker around for self-interest and exploitation that eventually borders abuse. The problem is that most domesticated animals can no longer survive in the wild because the natural environment that they had evolved in has been completely changed and manipulated due to us humans. So what do? Well, for animals like cats and dogs, it's probably better that they live in a supportive environment that is free from exploitation as much as possible. Animals like birds and fishes should probably not even be caged up in human homes for entertainment and be allowed to live in natural and protected habitats with their own communities and families. The truth is, nothing will really be ethical just because humans will always carry that cognitive bias about their treatment of animals in whether or not it's safe for them to live in the wild versus their own homes. Even the farmers that exploit and slaughter animals are biased and say that their animals are happy to be with them. There is clearly a lot of abuse that happens in households that don't get reported, so personally I think it would be a good idea for pet owners to take an assessment exam to be licensed to own a pet or run a sanctuary. This would probably reduce a lot more suffering for pets.
This here dog used to be a tiger. You want to know how it changed? Carol Baskin.
As far as pet shops and breeders, I think they should just be permanently stopped at this point. Why? Because they are totally unethical, as they literally turn these animals into products to sell, and their greed has really increased the population of pets so much, which is just going to increase the probability of their suffering. Some pet stores have even gone as so far as to make you feel guilty about not buying them and claiming that they will be killed or sent to the pound if no one buys them. These are the people responsible for this unnatural selection. They breed animals to be smaller and cuter and more desirable for their consumers, which comes with loads of negative genetic impacts like trouble breathing, shorter lifespans, and other survival defects. Therefore, it's better to adopt than shop and not support these exploiters who just push the limits of these helpless animals and cause extensive health issues for their offspring. So at the end of the day, I think that these vulnerable populations of animals should be protected and not owned. That's the most ethical that we can get. Just like if we were to take a child, we can't let them run around in the free world by themselves because of stranger danger. So it's the same analogy with pets. These animals should be protected like children rather than treated like a commodity. Anyways, that is my thoughts on the ethics of pets. So if you have questions, be sure to leave a comment down below. And also, a major announcement. I have merch now that you can get when you join my Patreon. So be sure to check out my Patreon if you want to get a shirt. And it's a great way to support. And the cool thing about Patreon is that you can have your name featured at the end of my videos. You'll get to select future topics of your choice, and you get giveaways like this shirt right here. So be sure to check it out, and I will see you guys next time, my friends. House out.